Hey guys, this is what we got for this week's GMAT Club weekly news. We got a fresh MBA deadlines tracker for the 2026 to 2027 cycle, replay access to the MBA application walkthrough, a retaker's debrief that went 675, then 655, then 705, and so much more. So let's just get right into it. GMAT Club just published a deadlines tracker for the 2026 to 2027 admissions cycle. It covers 46 full-time MBA programs across 5 regions with more than 160 deadlines pulled straight from each school's own admissions page. Cambridge Judge opens the season on August 24th ahead of every US school. Duke, Fuqua's early action and Oxford SAIT follow on September 2nd. Harvard, Stanford, Kellogg, Columbia, and Darden all land on September 9th. Harvard and MIT Sloan only run 2 rounds this year, so there's no round 3 safety net at either school. If you want the full school-by-school breakdown, check out the link in the description below. Our MBA application walkthrough wrapped with admissions officers and consultants from 18 top programs, and our founder just posted the full recap on the forum. 5 trends stood out across every session. 1. Schools are actively fighting AI written essays. Haas turned its classic essay into a 2-minute video. Darden added a 1-take video question. Kellogg moved to 5 randomized video essays. And Duke Fuqua's admissions teams told us that they've already run their own prompts through ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini, so they know exactly what an AI essay looks like before you even submit it. 2 applications got shorter almost everywhere. Booth cuts its essays down to 4 short answers at 300 characters each. Kellogg combined 2 essays into 1, and most M7 schools, Wharton, Booth, Columbia, Fuqua, Darden, Ross, and Cornell among them, are now down to a single recommendation letter. 3. GMAC's new GMAT Super Score has schools split. Wharton says it's effectively been super scoring internally all along. Yale, Cornell, and LBS are accepting it. NYU, Stern, and MIT Sloan are saying no. Fuqua and Kellogg still haven't decided. 4. Schools verify more than most applicants assume. Columbia runs background checks on your reported salary. Booth calls your direct reports HR. Ross cross-checks your resume against your stated experience. Number 5. Multiple admissions officers pointed to a real window for international applicants right now, since international applications to US schools are down as candidates shift towards Europe. The catch? Several schools said round 2 is the real final deadline for internationals because of visa and embassy timelines. Now that's a fraction of what came out of these sessions. The full recap covers all 18 schools individually. Link is in the description below. And if you want the replays themselves, screen shares of real applications are included, and that's still $15 for a year of access, which is in the same link down below. Now this week's GMAT Club podcast goes inside Michigan Ross with Lysa Wang, Senior Associate Director of Admissions and Recruitment. They get into Ross's action-based learning model, the MAP project, why Ann Arbor works in Ross's favor, and how the school is bringing AI into the MBA curriculum. There's also a candid section on where the line is for using AI in your essays. Full episode is linked in the description below. One GMAT Club member just posted a debrief after scoring 675, then 655, and finally 705 on the GMAT Focus targeting ISB. The quant score, a 94th percentile, 87, came from restructuring prep around the study, then quiz, then cementing, quiz loop instead of just grinding more questions. The bigger catch was on verbal. The member was convinced critical reasoning was the weak section, but the data kept pointing at reading comprehension instead. Once they trusted the data over their own instinct, verbal hit an 85. Full debrief is in the description below. A new forum thread is tackling one of the most common questions from working professionals. How many months of prep is realistic? The range people landed on is 3 to 6 months, depending on your starting point and target score, with 10 to 15 hours a week as a reasonable baseline for most schedules. The bigger takeaway from the thread: readiness isn't a feeling, it's evidence from your mock scores holding steady near your target. Check out the full thread in the description down below. GMAT Club just added new video content to its GMAT Prep playlist. Now there's a new session playlist from Aditya Kumar, and GMAT Ninja added a full 2026 critical reasoning and reading comprehension Application series. Both are free and both are linked in the description below. This week's MBA Mission podcast digs into the small formatting and presentation choices that quietly work against applicants. Now, that includes word count violations, resume overstuffing, and how candidates handle a weak test score or a GPA inside your story instead of around it. Full episode is linked in the description below. And that's everything for this week. So if you want daily study talk or application support with people going through the same thing right now, GMAT Club runs WhatsApp communities for test takers, applicants, and waitlisted candidates. Link is in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys next week with more news. Bye!